All right, let's go through the answer key for today's in-class work, right? Miss Lee gave peanuts as a prize for a relay race. I feel like you're not allowed to give peanuts in school. How many allergies do kids have? This feels unsafe. Come on, Miss Lee. The members of the winning team share the peanuts equally among themselves. What fraction of the pound of peanuts does each team member get in each situation? So I'm only going to go through, I think, probably 2 of these. Let's do this one and this one. So the first one is 4 students are going to share half a pound of peanuts, right? So we're going to take that half a pound, or that's our starting value. That's what the whole group is given. And we're going to divide that by 4 students, right? We'll turn that 4 into a fraction by writing 4 over 1, right? Because 1 goes into 4 times. That would make it all, great, cool. So our algorithm, we're going to copy dot flip. We're going to copy this first fraction. Dot tells us to times, right? 1/2 times. And then we're going to take the reciprocal of our second fraction, flip it over. 4 over 1 becomes 1 over 4, and we get 1/8 of a pound. So each student from group 1 here gets 1/8 of a pound. It's an LB. Kind of looks like 16. And then let's take a look at A3. 2 students share 3/4 of a pound. So again, let's go ahead and start with the weight that we have. We've got 3/4 of a pound, and we'll divide that by the 2 students, right? Which we will then rewrite as 3/4 times, I can't stop, guys, I'm sorry, times 1 over 2, right? We took the reciprocal of that 2 over 1. And now we are going to get 3/8 of a pound, right? So each of those kiddos will get 3/8 of a pound. I wasn't going to do this, but I noticed that this is our only mixed number. So really quick, let's just do that one too. Number 4 here, 4 students are going to share 1.5 pounds. Well, let's take that 1.5 pounds. Let's turn that into a mixed number. Or sorry, this is a mixed number. Let's turn it into an improper fraction. So remember, we'll do that by multiplying and then adding. So 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1. This is 3 over 2 divided by 4 kiddos, 4 over 1. And then we'll rewrite that, 3 over 2 times 1 over 4, right? 3 times 1 is 3, and 4 times 2 is 8. Again, they also, different scenario, but they are going to land with 3/8 of a pound, okay? For problem B here, finding the quotient for each one, keep in mind that for each one of these whole numbers, you had to turn them into a fraction by putting it over 1. So hopefully you did that. And then number C here, write a story problem that can be represented by 8/3 divided by 4, right? So if we were going to write a story problem, first thing I would do, thinking about that 8/3, let's turn that into a mixed number. How often do we talk about fractions in terms of improper fractions? We really don't, right? So I know that 3 goes into 8 twice, which is 6, then 2 left over, and 3. So 8/3 is the same as 2 and 2/3. So perhaps we could say something like, if we want to follow the same theme from problem A, right? Hey, I've got 2 and 2/3 pounds of dum-dums. I don't know, I think about what I get for prizes in class. 2 and 2/3 pounds of dum-dums that I'm going to divide among my 4 favorite kids, because that's what a good teacher does, right? Picks favorites and showers them in candy. So that might be one example of how we could write a story problem. I look forward to hearing about the ones you guys came up with. This is a reminder. I'm absolutely going to be checking in, making sure that y'all spent your time this week doing the work prescribed in class, right? I know that each day I have not given you enough work to get you to the end of class. You're going to have plenty of free time. So please make sure that you are doing your part, working hard. Just about nobody reached out today and asked questions. So keep in mind that that is certainly an answer if you need help. All right, bye guys.